Max speaking for the Court of Consciousness, just making this video to say that our system and our partner who we live in have, as of yesterday, just escaped a religious cult. I think this is going to be somewhat painful. Is painful for both of us. Both of us were raised in abusive upbringings, and we truly believed and genuinely thought that these people were our best friends, and it's better off this way. It had to be done. There was no other. It's better now rather than like if a few years down the line if we were further entrenched in it. I wanted to say, for me personally, this is really hard because we were actually raised hardcore anti-theist, atheist for most of our life, and we were raised by a narcissist, and from, I think, when we were really young, like 0 to 6, we were raised Christian, which is part of why I think my alters are able to be spiritual beings, because the current theory for DID is that it develops in early childhood, and you don't choose what your alters look like. They don't get to choose what they look like. Whatever they are is just how they are. But if when you're younger, your brain is able to give you non-human alters, then it will continue to be able to do that because it's working off of your own internal beliefs. And so that's one idea I have, but it doesn't really matter because I do believe in spiritual stuff, but it's just more complicated. And I didn't believe in religion, even though I am a chaos mage and I am highly spiritual, but I believed in them. I believed in my friends, and understanding that this was a cult and I just left a cult is hard. Growing up, I didn't believe in spirits, even though when I was younger, I could kind of see them. And I didn't believe in anything, and everything was fucking awful and torturous. I was living in a living hell. And then when I grew up and got into magic, I knew I believed in spirits, and I found my own, and I found a family in my spirits. I really mean that. They're the only real family I have now. And then I met these people, and I thought they were the same. I thought wrong. And I'm never going to make this mistake ever again. I'm done with religion, period. I tried to be, for a while, our system tried to be a theistic Satanist, and unfortunately, extremist anti-theist Satanists and ableistic Satanists have completely turned us off from Satanism generally. We can't be a Satanist anymore because of that, and because it was also no longer an accurate reflection of our craft. And this cult we've escaped, which we're not even going to say what it's called, we're not going to draw any attention to it at all because they don't deserve it. But it's completely unrelated. It's a completely different god, and it's monotheistic or more monotheistic. They have like one god and then like other things attached to it, sort of. It's not exactly monotheistic, but it's like I don't know how to explain it. I just, everything I was taught, I believed. Everything they told me, I really believed. It sounded so good. And I just realized yesterday, like, everything just sort of fell into place, and I'm like, no, I can't do this anymore. I don't want anything to do with this. It's always been a lie. And my faith and trust in that God and in those people is completely and wholly destroyed. And I feel like this year's been really fucking hard because, on one hand, this is the first year since being disowned, because I was disowned September 16th, 2022. And then I've lost like 4 friends this year. I lost someone who was like a mother to me because she was transphobic. I had a lot of internalized transphobia. I lost another friend because they were financially taking advantage of me for months and were lying to me and manipulating me. And I've lost 2 more friends now because they were indoctrinating me and my partner into a cult, and I couldn't see it till it was too late. Till I had to see it. Until the evidence was like slammed in my face and everything kind of just made sense. And I mean, I had been praying and doing some spell work and asking to see who my real friends are. And now I know who my real friends are, and it's not any of these people. And the sad thing is, I actually get along better with spirits than I do with most people, generally. Being disabled, I feel like when I'm talking with spirits, they understand me so much better than most people. And it hurts realizing that someone you thought understood all of that was using you. And realizing that they weren't just using you, they were using your partner and others. And sort of seeing all of that now. So I don't want anything to do with any of this stuff anymore. I'm just